Hey Refuge, I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you're staying safe and staying encouraged. Man, I really miss you guys and I miss being together on Sunday mornings in person. But for right now, we're going to be doing these videos each Sunday until we meet again in person. And I am looking forward to so much being together once again face to face. But until then, we are going to be talking about today what to do when things get scary. That is the title of our lesson this Sunday morning. And the truth is, what do we do when things get scary? What do we do whenever we're fearful of something? What do we do when fear starts creeping in and we don't really know what to do? Well, all of those are really good questions. And I'm sure that many of you have had those questions just as I have as well. So we're going to talk about what does the Bible say about what we should do whenever we get scared. So we're going to be talking about that today. And so to begin, I want to tell you guys a story of whenever I had a really scary moment in my life. And this may seem kind of silly now, but during the time, this was a very scary moment for me. So we're going to talk about it. So one day, my family and I decided it was a really pretty day and there was no cloud in the sky at the time. And it was a beautiful day. So we decided we were going to take our boat out on the lake. Well, we used to have a boat, but now we don't have a boat anymore. But during the time, we had a boat. So we took the boat out on the lake and we were riding on the boat and we were just enjoying our time. And then all of a sudden, a big cloud came upon us and we did not know what to do. But all we knew was that rain was on the way. Well, whenever we started our boat to try to turn around and go back to the dock to pull the boat out of the water and head back home, guess what? The boat broke down. I did not expect that. We were all freaking out because honestly, that was so scary to think that we were going to be in the middle of the lake during a big, huge storm. Because you know, lightning, water, they don't mix. They don't go well together. They are not friends. And so I knew that and I was very scared. Now, one thing about Mrs.Ally that you guys may not know is that she is big scared of storms. I don't like storms. I don't like thunder. I don't like lightning. I get very scared of a storm. And it kind of brings me a little bit of anxiety and I just get really fearful. That's something that I've just been scared of. And during this time, I was very scared because I was looking and I could see the rain was on its way. Well, our boat had broke down. We had no way of leaving the lake. People had already left. There was not a single soul on White Lake except for my family. And so we did the only thing we knew how to do while Dad was still trying to repair the motor so that we could leave from the lake and get out of that situation. We got a tarp and we decided, all right, we're gonna have to cover ourselves up because here comes the rain. Well, the rain started falling and the water got really rough and we were rocking back and forth and it was super scary because lightning was coming and I could hear the thunder and we had the tarp over our heads and I just began to cry. And I know that sounds really wimpy, but I did. I began to cry and I turned to my mom and I said, Mom, is this it? Is it going to be over for me? Is this how we're going to die? And my mom looked at me and I will never, ever forget how my mom looked at me and what she said next. She looked at me and stared into my eyes and she said, Allie, we are not going to die. And she was holding the tarp over my head. She said, Allie, we are not going to die. This is not our destiny. God has a bigger plan for us. We do not have to be afraid. And I just remember once my mom said that, it was like a wave of peace. And I just was so calm in that moment. Just a wave of peace went right over my body and I was calm. And I knew that I did not have to be afraid because God had me in the palm of his hands. Today, I thought that maybe I would share with you a Bible verse that is one of my absolute favorites. And it comes from Isaiah 41:10, and it says, So do not be afraid, I am with you. Do not be dismayed, I am your God. I will strengthen you and I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. wherever you are, could you maybe stand up? And maybe as we kind of have done it before on Sunday mornings, how we have said the Bible verse together and I say it and then you repeat after me. Can we do that right now? Wherever you are, just stand up and we're going to say this verse together with confidence as we believe together that we do not have to be afraid, that God is with us. Let's say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. So do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, and I will help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Great job, everybody. You did an awesome job. I hope that this verse will encourage you during this time when a virus is going around and we don't really know what to expect. Many of you probably don't have school right now. Maybe you're at home with your parents. Maybe you're unsure of what tomorrow holds because you have had to be at home and many things are closed, and you're probably just so ready for life to go back to normal like I am as well. And it's just a very unsure time. But during this time, I want you to remember that we do not have to be afraid, that God has a destiny for each and every one of you, that He is looking after you and your family. He has you covered with His protection, that He will uphold you with His righteous right hand. He will help you, strengthen you, and we do not have to be fearful because the Lord, our God, is with us. I want us to remember that. Maybe there's some things that you are afraid of. Maybe it's the virus, but maybe it's something else. Maybe you've been scared of the dark before. Maybe you're scared of a bully at school. Maybe you're scared of whatever. I mean, really, in our human lives, there's so many things that we're scared of. I mean, hey, Mrs.Ally, she's scared of cockroaches. Yes, I am. I'm scared of cockroaches, spiders. I'm scared. I see one and I don't like them. But I have to remember that, first of all, bugs were created by God. And second, I do not have to be afraid. I do not have to be afraid of those things that make me very scared because the Lord has me covered. He is holding me tightly and He will not let me go. You know, in the book of Jeremiah in the Bible, it says that we do not have to be afraid because God has a plan for each and every one of us. He has a plan to prosper us, a plan to give us hope and a future. That is one of my absolute favorite verses. Check it out. It's in Jeremiah. And also, I absolutely love Isaiah 41:10, which is our Bible verse for the week. I want us to remember that we do not have to be afraid. And if you are afraid, just remind yourself over and over, I do not have to be afraid because the Lord is with me and He will uphold me and He is going to strengthen me, help me, and uphold me with His righteous hand. And so anyways, guys, I hope that this has encouraged you today. Again, I'm missing you guys so much. I cannot wait to see you again. I promise we will be together shortly. And until then, I wanted also to remind you that the coloring sheet from last week's lesson, if you color that and bring it in to the next service that we have together when we meet face to face, you will get a special prize. A special prize. I'm super excited because I love giving out candy and I love giving out prizes, but if you bring the coloring sheet, there'll be a little extra something and I will have a very special prize for you. So please bring it in. And also I wanted to say that whenever we meet next, we are going to be meeting in our brand new facility. I'm super excited about it because we're going to be in a brand new spot and I really think you guys are going to love it. I think you're going to be really impressed. I've been working on it for you guys and so I hope that you love it. If you don't, we'll redo something because I want to make sure that you guys love our new space and that you feel very comfortable and that you're really happy to be in the house of the Lord. And so anyways, again, guys, do not be afraid. The Lord is with you. I will see you guys again soon. If you need me, if your parents need me, please contact me and I will be there for you guys ASAP. I love you guys and I'll see you soon. Bye.